Muslim community is now rallying for justice in the wake of Stephon Clark's death. The 22-year-old unarmed man was shot and killed by police in California 2 weeks ago. Today, hundreds of people came together in the Inner Harbor to demand change. WJZ is live tonight in the Inner Harbor. Devin Bartolotta has more on today's protest and the latest on the investigation. Devin.
Jonathan, good evening. Many of the protesters who took to McKeldin Square this morning are here for a national conference. They hail from all over the country, but made their voices heard here in Baltimore. The message marched through Baltimore Easter morning. Muslim leaders from across the country visiting Baltimore for the annual North America Conference for Peace demanded justice for Stephon Clark. The 22-year-old was shot and killed by police in his grandparents' Sacramento backyard 2 weeks ago.
I think we've reached the boiling point in America now where enough is enough. You can't just wait for another Stephon Clark to get people angry again and to protest again.
In Clark's hometown Saturday, hundreds, including his family, called for criminal charges against the two officers involved.
We need them to get convicted of a different policy as it relates to the use of force.
An autopsy commissioned by Clark's family shows he was shot in the back 6 times, contradicting officers' claims that he was coming toward them.
Gun!
Police also believed Clark was holding a gun, but it turned out to be a phone.
And we will not accept brutality of any kind.
In Baltimore, the call for justice Sunday at McKeldin Square came with outrage. Many simply fed up.
I'm starting to wonder how free this America is. Maybe it's free for those who enjoy the privilege of not having to wonder whether or not they're going to get shot going to school or shot walking down the street for having the audacity to be black while walking.
Stephon Clark was shot a total of 8 times by police. The autopsy suggested he lived for between 3 and 10 minutes after he was shot. Reporting live in the Inner Harbor, I'm Devin Bartolotta for WJZ.
Devin, thanks so much. Organizers at the rally are now encouraging those who spoke out today to go back to their own communities and meet with lawmakers to bring about change.